So my history with Zelda. So the first Zelda game I played was the Ocarina of Time, the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, way back in I think 98, 99, around when it came out, at least anyway, late 90s. And um, I mean, I remember. Well, I vaguely remember the old Zelda games, like when it was originally released back in the 80s, but I didn't play it then. I didn't really. Well, we didn't really have a whole lot of money, so we didn't play a whole lot of different games, and that was unfortunately one of the games that got missed during my younger, much younger years. So it's kind of I have a vague memories of it, but Zelda Ocarina of Time was the first time I played it. So although I sort of knew about it, I didn't really know much about it, like what the game was about, what the story was. I didn't really know anything like that. So yeah, I played the Ocarina of Time. Just remember seeing it advertised on television, and it was just the most absolute unpolitically correct advert you could have that you absolutely will not get away with in this day and age. But it appeals to me at the time, and I think my older brother actually bought the game, and it was like £50 at the time because games are still expensive now, but £50 for a cartridge was it was a lot of money back then. Well, still a lot of money now, to be fair. But yeah, so it was him that bought the game, but I played. I remember putting it in, and my first thoughts were just like, what is this? Because on the advert it looked like this very action packed, get a 3D action game, and it kind of is. To be fair, it's not an action E. But it was a little bit slower than I was anticipating. So I remember my first few thoughts was something like, what is this? Because you're literally just standing in a room and nothing's happening. But then as you play the game and it unfolds the story and you realize it's all part of this sprawling epic adventure that is just awesome and amazing, and it just absolutely blew my mind. Just absolutely, just from beginning to end, it was just fantastic and just a really, really awesome game. I don't know what they showed in America, but I remember the one they showed in the UK was it had a bunch of clips from the game and some kind of orchestral music, and then towards the end of the advert, it's the un-PC but I was talking about when it's towards the end of the advert, it says, "Will you save the girl or will you play like one?" and, so yeah, it was that. I don't know if they showed that one in America, but that's what they had it advertised in the UK as, and yeah, I don't think you get away with that these days. Okay, yes. That's what you mean. I know what you mean. Right? Yeah. Well, yeah. It's a spoiler. Well, yeah, it's a spoiler if you haven't played the game. But I don't know. It's been like nearly 20 years now. I think it might be okay to say it. might might be okay, but I don't know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because yes, that's right. They have the Gyarados, the thieves. The lady that you're talking about. Well, okay, so I guess if you're not going to spoil it, I won't spoil it. So, but yeah. Um, all right. Well, anybody who doesn't want to know, close your ears for about 10 seconds. But I'm sure if you, I'm sure you even know or you don't care about this point. But yeah, Sheik is as a present when she's a presented to you, when you find out about, you think it's a guy, but you later on find out it's a girl. It's actually Zelda, dressed in Mel's clothing. So yeah, it was a little bit, as you said, ironic. Yeah, yeah. Um, well, across any game or to Zelda. Well, definitely across for Zelda games. Across any game, my favorite final boss. I haven't really thought about it actually. Definitely up there. But would he be my favorite final boss? A little bit. I mean, as far as Final Fantasy games go, I've only actually played 10 in its entirety. Every other Final Fantasy game I played little bits of. I think it was Final Fantasy 13 or 14, and actually no, it was 12. I think. I don't remember anymore, but I played a little bit of that. I played quite a bit of 7, but I never actually completed it. And then, but yeah, 10 is the only one I've actually played beginning to end.